Alright everybody, we are back with another YouTube video. This is going to be pure game. As you can see, we're driving right now. We are currently on the road, but we actually just talking. We said, hey, we need to get a video out. We haven't had a video out. That's what we want to do. We want to inspire, number one, the youth. We want to inspire people to actually make a change. We want to, number two, motivate people to, you know, get stuff done. We want to, number three, we want to educate and inform. So pretty much inspire, motivate, inform the youth, inform people of certain topics. So that's what we're gonna do today.
We have fans from all across the country, all across the world. Had fans just check in from New Zealand. Thank you guys for watching the video. That's a total lie. We don't have fans from New Zealand. We're working on it. Here we go.
All right, here we go. What's the topic of today?
Let's see. Let's talk about what you do in your 20s. The right and wrong things to do in your 20s. How to take advantage of it.
How to live your 20s, how to not waste your 20s, how to set yourself up for success in your 20s. Because a lot of people are very conflicted when they are around the age of 20. You hear a lot of old people saying, oh, I wish I was 20 again, I would have done X, Y, Z. Or you hear some people say, oh man, my 20s, you know, a lot of young people, you hear them say, oh, well, you're only young once, why not live it up? So we're gonna break this all down right here, right now. What's the best way to live your 20s? So I believe that number one, your main purpose in life is to work, and number two, one of the other main purposes in life is to have fun and make memories. Those are the two main purposes that have little pillars and subtopics that it all breaks down into. But fun and work and fun. Work's more important than fun. Work, fun / memories. That's the most important thing. So start off,
and it's hard because like you'll get to a point when you're in your 20s. At least for me, how it works. I didn't go to college. I went straight from high school into business. You'll learn that there's no one holding your hand. Like nobody gets to tell you, hey, let's go to the soccer game tonight. Hey, you know, let's go out tonight. That's just a decision you have to make on your own. So I'm just gonna give you an example of this last weekend. This is like every 2 weekends for me. Kind of how this works is work through the week, work, go to the gym, come home, either study, either I've been picking up guitar in Spanish, something that just gets your mind going. Then Friday comes around. Friday is usually my family time. I like to just chill at home, that's it. And then Saturday comes around. I usually work until mid-afternoon, and then once that's done, you can go out, go have fun till Sunday. Let's just say Sunday midday, and then once you get back into the gym, get stuff set up for the week. That's kind of how I do it. Like, so where I was at, like I've been in business now for about 2.5 years. I started by like literally just being monk mode. That's what I call it, monk mode, where you just work. I was insanely burnt out, guys. Wasn't a good time at all. But now that we start to get that work-life balance, it also kind of motivates you that, you know, once you get back on Monday or Sunday evening, you're ready to go. You're fired up. That's how I live my life.
Extremely true what he was saying. You need to sort of have that balance and that discipline to have that balance, because a lot of people in life, they'll usually do you know, both things all at once. Usually they'll work a little bit and have fun and distract themselves. If you do that your whole life, you're not really, I'll break this down in a second, but you need to basically prioritize one or the other. You need to work extremely hard and really go for something and not let anything distract you. I'm not saying that you can't go out maybe one time per week or whatever, or go have fun, or go to the gym with, you know, a buddy or something like that. Don't isolate yourself, never do that. But you need to be extremely locked in, or you need to, you know, have fun, make memories, meet a lot of people, and build your network, build experiences, go travel the world, go do fun stuff with your friends, and then eventually, once you have a lot of fun, then you can go work. So it's either work super hard, or have fun. A lot of people get stuck in the middle. They get stuck in the middle, and they're just constantly flip-flopping between, you know, okay, go to work, come home, video games, Netflix, maybe a little bit of responsibility here and there of things you need to get done, things you should be doing. maybe you try like a 5% or 10% on the goals and things that you really want to get done. No, if you're in the middle, you're going to be stuck in the middle. You're going to be stuck in the cycle that most people, the middle class, the rat race, the 9-to-5ers, get stuck in. You cannot be in the middle. If you're in the middle, you're completely and utterly average. A lot of people, they'll work, then they'll go like have fun and go shopping and stuff like this.
Taco Tuesday.
They'll go to the bar with their friends on like a random Wednesday. No, you need to be working extremely hard or having fun and making a bunch of memories. There's no in between. There's in between if you want to. If you want a nice, comfortable life, that is totally fine. That's totally fine. Our content's for people who want to actually take things to the next level and actually, there's a fire. You'll know when you have the fire inside you to actually go and achieve something that most people don't want to achieve, or something that's very hard to achieve, very uncomfortable. That's who we're talking to.
The big thing is it's all really just mentality. I mean, it's literally like that has to be everything. It has to be just your whole life in general. It also has to be like in the gym. You have to have that motivation. So here's what I do. I'm like, all right, I set my heavy weight on my 4th set, and I'm like, all right, if I don't get 8 reps, I'm not going out with that chick this weekend. It's not going to happen. And you know what I do? I get those 8 reps. So it's also the same thing. You can go out on the weekends. Go take your trips. Get out of the state. Get out of your hometown. But also, if you aren't going to put in the work during the week, you got to call it off. You got to call it off.
Exactly. And I actually want to say something. Love him or hate him, Mr. Andrew Tate. Everyone probably knows him, especially if you're watching. You probably know Andrew Tate. He said you need to earn your fun. You need to earn your reward. So if you want an ice cream cone, work extremely hard for the next 6 days. Then on that 7th day, at the end of the week, go enjoy an ice cream cone. Most people, what he said, in his words, was most people get the ice cream cone or get the McDonald's and do all that junk, then say, oh wait, I need to lock in. I've been gaining some weight. So do reward first, then think after the reward, they can do the hard work. It's the total opposite. Your neurons don't lie. Your brain chemistry does not lie. You need to do the work first, then get the reward after. That's how you do it.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
I think both you and I are the same way, where we'll go out on the weekend and our intention is just totally just have fun. Just do what we have to do, go have fun, whatever. And then Monday to Friday, for the most part, unless you're in like the inner circle, it's pretty hard to reach us. And people are so confused because like we're socially available on the weekends, but not during the week. Like, how does that work? For most people, it's almost the opposite. They want to pack in as much as they can on that Saturday to Sunday, and then Monday through Friday, they sit in the office chair and they have nothing better to do but, you know, text the person. Which for both of us being entrepreneurs, it's easy because we have flexibility. Like right now, we're coming back from Kentucky. Had to go pick up stuff for my dad. So we have the flexibility, but it's also like when you're in your 20s, I guess what we're trying to say, if you take nothing away but this, gotta lock in, but at the same time, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun.
Very true. You need to work extremely hard, but you also need to inspire yourself. A lot of people, a lot of this young generation, they're trying to get in this whole hustle mode where they just sit behind your computer all day long and, you know, get a bunch of work done and don't talk to anyone and cut everyone off. No, you dumb idiot. No, you need to inspire yourself by going to a bigger city, going to a city where there's more people, views, flying down the road, Audis flying down the road, Mercedes, nice cars, cool people, and you need to basically chase more. You need to chase more. A lot of people get stuck in their hometown. We're here to basically say chase more. That's why I want to inspire and motivate you by educating you. You need to chase more, but also you need to work hard. So inspire yourself by traveling, by going to new cities, by meeting new people, having fun, rewarding yourself once you've earned it, but also work non-stop. Even if you don't know what to do something. Go to the gym, start reading some book, start reading a real estate book. Even if you don't want to learn real estate, just do something instead of sitting around scrolling TikTok or playing video games or doing something that's totally pointless to your whole entire. You only get one shot, man. not to get too philosophical, you only got one shot. You only got one shot to do things in this life. How do you want to live this life? You don't live it like the measly middle class.
Look at all these worms.
Look at all these guys. Do you think they wanted that Chrysler? I shouldn't show their license plate. Do you think they wanted that Chrysler? Do you think they wanted that? No. They went to the lot. They said, okay, what's a car that we can get? We need a new car. They said, okay, we're gonna get this Chrysler because it's within our budget. It's a decent car. We can afford it. It's affordable.
Hey, that's what I did. But you also have to think, like, if you're 20 and you can get a new vehicle, go for it. But like, we're talking 35, 40-year-olds. If any of you are 35 and 40, first of all, your kids probably need their lunch made. So hop off the video. But two, go get that Lambo. That's what we're saying.
Yes, a lot of young people, when you're driving a nice car, it adds more value. It's like, holy smokes, a young dude driving a BMW, Mercedes, like what the world, like what does this guy do? Like this guy's, okay, he's doing something, right? He's gonna manage his money, right? But then you see a lot of older people. You've had so many decades on this planet and you still haven't figured anything out.
I'm sorry, I gotta say that people with fixed income social security who are asking for like a senior discount, y'all didn't lock in for 40, 50 plus years in literally the market that you guys created with capitalism. It was booming. You could do whatever you want and you could work for a week and have a down payment on a house. Now they're asking for senior discounts. Sorry.
You boomers, you screwed us. Anyways, yeah, you don't want to be that old guy who has to settle for like a old busted up Toyota Corolla from 19 who knows what. You don't want that. You want to actually, I'm not saying be materialistic, but have standards for yourself. You want to be, most people want to drive a decent car that drives well, that you look good in, that from point A to point B, a lot of luxury. You see stuff like that. Like you need to have standards for yourself and raise them. Don't be too materialistic now. And also we're not hating on people for not having things figured out. That's how people are. That's why we're here to educate people that want to be educated. There's a lot of people who don't want to be educated. They don't want to. People driving the cars, they don't want, that's affordable to them, that they can only really drive because they can afford it. They didn't really want that car. Those people, they didn't want it. They didn't want it. They probably wanted just a nice, comfortable life. They probably bought a lot of junk food, bought a lot of, went to the bars, spent a lot of money, did stupid stuff they shouldn't have done. You know, it's just some people don't want it, some people do want it. And I feel like most of you watching this actually do want to learn something and to do something and to take your life seriously. That's why we're here to do that, because we've been studying 24/7, almost 24/7 topics, literally every single day, to random topics, to, like putting our what is it? What's that word? We put our money where our mouth is, pretty much. We do what we say. So yeah, we want people to live a life. We can go after what you want. Live your life how you want to live without being stuck, being trapped within your mind limits.
Here we go. Fellas, run your tempo offense, win the game, and then go celebrate. That's all we're saying. You just gotta run that tempo offense.
Run that tempo offense. Throw a Hail Mary, see what happens.
That's right.
Hope you all enjoyed that video. Kind of a cool video, traveling while talking, but we'll catch you all later. Hope you all learned something. If you did learn something, let us know. If you want to see any other topics, let us know. We'll talk about anything, and yeah, catch you guys next video.
See ya.
See you guys.